back to KVUE News Midday, everybody. 11:41 is your time on this Monday. An historic screening happening this Thursday in Austin. The Zilker Botanical Garden Conservancy will show The Oath of the Sword, a rediscovered silent film from 1914. It is the earliest known Asian American film production. Be complete with a live musical accompaniment with local Japanese composer James Tabata, who you just heard there, playing on his cello. Joining us live in the studio is Huang, the executive director of the Austin Asian American Film Festival. Hannah, good to see you again.
It's great to see you again.
Hey, tell us what this film is about. Why is it such a big deal?
Yeah, I mean, it was found in the archives of the George Eastman Museum, and it was the original reel, which was deteriorating. And we had some Asian American film scholars who really took it and got it restored. You can still see bits of it in the file now that the film's gone, right? So there's little black spots here and there. But this film was made in 1914 by a Japanese American production company. And there's not a lot known about the director, but at that time, directors were not held of the same, I think, level as now. It's a black and white silent film, and we can't just do it outside with no sound, right? So we invited James Tabata, a local composer, to write an original film score. This is only like the fourth or fifth time the film's shown ever, and the first time outside. And James can't perform just by himself, so he's bringing his full ensemble, Maru Haru. Nice. And that'll be like an 8 or 9 person ensemble that's playing along to the film as our attendees are watching it.
There you go. And so what is this film about?
Sure. The film is about two lovers in Japan who are engaged, and the man has to go off to Berkeley, so has to go to America. And then what's really interesting is the depiction of him as a student in America, as an Asian American at that, is he's a top star athlete. He's like really popular. He's like the jock in school, which we don't see depictions of that ever.
No.
As much less a black and white silent film depiction of that. There is a love triangle involved, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Because it is a film that's just around 35 minutes long, just a little over 30 minutes long.
That was my next question. How long is this silent film? 35 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this Thursday, what time? Ticket information, give us everything.
Sure. Well, doors open at 6. It's $20 for general admission. And then we have a $75 VIP ticket, which gets you a tour of the Japanese garden with Alan Taniguchi, whose grandfather built the garden for the city of Austin.
Yes.
And then, and very, very important is that after the tour, you do get a bento meal from a Japanese box meal from Asahi Imports included with your ticket. There's a reserved area by the Butler window in the Zilker Botanical Garden, in the Rose Garden particularly, that you'll be able to sit at.
I know I go to Asahi all the time. Their food is really good.
And they will be selling on site too.
Oh, there you go. And you can't beat a bento box, right?
You really can't.
All right. Hannah Huang, thank you so much for coming in. Of course, all that ticket information. You have a website real quick in case people miss this?
It's zilkergarden.org.
There you go. Thank you so much. And we'll